about 15 minutes away from 3C2A women's soccer regular season matchup of the year. Two state powerhouses, two-time defending champ Santiago Canyon. The Hawks travel to Saddleback. Saddleback undefeated, coming off of a 0-0 tie in which they thoroughly dominated the top team in the state, Cypress College, on Tuesday. 24 shots to only 5 for Cypress. Cypress, their goalie, having one heck of a game, 13 saves in that one to preserve the tie and keep their record unbeaten. But somebody's O has to go, or will it? Will it remain undefeated between both teams here? We'll find out coming up at 3 p.m. Join myself, Mike Cepeda, and the crew here at SoCalCollegeSports.com. Stay tuned, everybody. Happy you've joined us, everyone. Spread the word, www.socalcollegesports.com. 3C2A Women's Soccer brought to you by What a Lot of Pizza, 8 locations in Orange County. And we'll talk about some ties to the store on Beach in Lamson in Stanton coming up in just a little bit. 5 CIF participants from Pacifica High School, local to that location. And we are setting underway here from Saddleback College. The new stadium, the Bobcats in the burgundy, coming off of an impressive outing versus the number 1 team in the state in Cypress College. Cypress, number 1, outshot 24-5 in that contest. It was a thoroughly dominant performance, but unable to scratch one across were either team. Quickly on the far side for Santiago Canyon, and that cross thwarted nicely defensively by the Bobcats. That was Cameron Toole. And Santiago Canyon, the pedigree speaks for itself. Back-to-back defending state champs in women's soccer in the 3C2A. Last time out, winners up north at De Anza. Saddleback trying to make a case of their own. Santiago Canyon ranked number 2 nationally. The Bobcats number 7. I have a feeling things might change this season. We gave you starters earlier. For Santiago Canyon, Zadie Solis in goal. Nikki Marino, Jacqueline Alba Diaz, Kylie Medlin, Summer Stewart, Emily Barrow, Cassie Lewis, Karen Toole, Paige Winters, Alyssa Rubio, and Mimi Diaz Casarrubias. First Saddleback, it's Olivia Wynn in goal for the Bobcats. Kylie Bowe, Riley Lacey, Avery Campos, Malia Medley. Malia Medley, the player to watch here today. She is an absolute blur on the pitch. Isabella Messina, Samantha Villasenor, Zoe Chung, Lisbeth De Luera, Mia Wood, and Emma Snow. Thank you to Brad Hoyseth, SID here at Saddleback, for the information, setting us up for success. And as always, special thanks to Dan Kloss, athletic director here at Saddleback College. No score here early. It'll be a throw in near side. This for Riley Lassie. Again, our clock unofficial. I see puts that one in play. Medley will be whistled for a foul, and possession will go back to Santiago Canyon. Expected to be a back and forth affair here. Right now, Santiago Canyon getting the better of it, but it's early. About 5 minutes in. That one out of play. Possession back to the Hawks. The Hawks and the Bobcats. And as you see there, the new look at the logo, which was just unveiled last week in the football game versus Ventura, grand opening of the stadium. Big matchup tomorrow night for football. Saddleback taking on Mount Sac. The ball kicked out of bounds. Possession will come back to Saddleback, but they've moved players forward. Nice play made by Emily Barrow for the Hawks. Malia Medley on the near side. You see her on the right of your screen. Saddleback working left to right. Some space in the box, and that could be trouble. That ball entered deep. This is going to be the first corner kick allowed here from either team. Saddleback will put Zoe Chung on the ball to take this corner. Had a great conversation earlier today with Coach McNichol for Saddleback, and just talked about how his team is just going to press. We're going to make you adjust to us. Chung on the corner in the set piece. Dangerous ball. Not cleared. Saddleback retains possession. That one off to Malia Medley. Quick cross. Nobody at the back post. Dangerous ball. Medley putting that one in dangerous territory. Now 3 defenders converge. Saddleback retains possession out of that one after the Hawks had stolen it away. 2 teams that are very aggressive, know how to play. Well, the early look thus far on tape, according to Coach McNichol, was a 3-4-3 formation. But the question was Santiago Canyon going to mark each offensive player with just one-on-one? That's a great save on the far side, but they're going to rule that, no, it didn't go out. So it's kicked out of bounds, and Saddleback will retain possession. It's a nice play made by Zoe Chung. Excuse me, not Zoe Chung. Oh. A correction for you on the far side. Binoculars not in play for me today anyway. The ball quickly stolen by the Hawks on the inbound. A little sloppy play there from the Hawks as Marino sends that one out of play, looking for a touch pass on the far side. It was Emily Barrow who made a play on it. So the Bobcats now back with possession. Still early. About 10 minutes gone here in the first half. No score. No score coming in after the match versus Cyprus, the number 1 team in the state. This is dangerous territory here. Saddleback puts that one into play. Medley on the back post, but quickly there, the keeper, Zadie Solis, freshman from Westminster, California. That one put out of play. You see here that Santiago Canyon's having some trouble with the speed up front. We talk about Medley. You also have to be aware of Kylie Bew, excuse me. Throw in. Does not find its mark. Kicked out of play. Cleared. Out of play. This is Isabella Messina. Messina will throw it in. Has Medley. Medley loses it. Into the middle of the pitch. It's good skill defensively. But Medley intercepts in a dangerous spot, has that one poked away nicely by Jacqueline Alba Diaz. That's great touch from Avery Campos. Campos with the head of steam. Crosses up a couple defenders, looking to give it off to Malia. Great move and just converged on defensively, freed herself up for a moment. We'll have a corner here. We'll get the replay started up for you. Malia Medley with a terrific move, but even better defense, and that one headed out of play after the throw-in from Medley, so now it's going to be a corner kick. And we'll wait for the corner. Show the replay of the terrific move and terrific defense from Maria Medley and then Santiago Canyon, respectively. Santiago Canyon, Medley there quickly, wins the ball. Gives off that one just off the mark. And now it finds it on the foot of Kylie Bew. Bew gives it off nicely, but unable to turn on it. Emma Snow puts that one out of play. This is just a little while ago. So we're playing a replay here. So we see substitutions for both teams in play. Watch this move here. Incredible cross. Let's go back here just a little bit. Look at this move by Malia Medley. Jukes out a defender, but there to save the day on the backside. The Hawks avert disaster. Back to live action. Looking for Medley. And you see there is a sea of white as we'll have a foul here going against Santiago Canyon. So it's a dangerous spot. And they're going to look to the foot again of Zoe Chung. Chung, a defensive mid, will send it in. Often featured on their set pieces. That one does not find its mark. Headed out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Bobcats. The Bobcats and the Hawks. 3C2A Women's Soccer here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. You can find us on YouTube, SoCal College Sports 1. We'll look to bring you some sound to the field in just a little bit. That's a great battle for the ball on the far side. Finally kicked away and cleared by Santiago Canyon, but the time of possession decidedly in favor of the Bobcats here in the first half. It was an early push, but the speed has prevailed here and the pressure. The Hawks have been on their heels for much of this first half, and that ball will find its way out of bounds as the Hawks continue to adjust or try to adjust to this relentless speed and pressure from the Bobcats. Again, the skill and the speed on display, full display. That's a good ball, but nobody home, right into a sea of white. As the only player up ahead for the Hawks. Courtney Carbajal. The Hawks now with possession on the far side. Cassie Lewis. Lewis gives that one in, but this one cleared. Right to the foot of Lisbeth De Loera. De Loera sends it a long way. It's a long run. This one back to the keeper in Solis. Lisbeth De Loera. Five players on this Saddleback squad from the CIF finalist Pacifica High School in Garden Grove, California. Zoe Chung, Kylie Bew, Sammy Villasenor, Riley Lassay, and Lisbeth De Loera. Players have mentioned eventually succumbing to the likes of Harvard Westlake in the CIF final, but obviously that's a program with some pedigree to it, and the results speak for themselves. Pacifica that year really just mowing down their competition. I mean, big schools, big programs, and they were no match until finally they were thwarted by Harvard Westlake in the CIF final. But then COVID hits, and a chance to maybe recalibrate and rekindle the exposure. Come to Saddleback, a fantastic program in its own right, and a great facility. Get put on display, first and foremost. This will be a deep throw-in. Well, they change it. Throw in from about the edge of the box. This one tapped out of bounds. Let's go off of De Loera. Now Santiago Canyon. Oh, and talking with Coach McNichol earlier today, I asked him the question, any concerns about, the relentless pressure, maybe getting caught up on a counter? And he says, you know what, we want teams to adjust to us, not the other way around. That's a bad clear of the ball in a tight spot, and finally the ball will be cleared. It's going to find Bew. Bew up ahead. And this is a dangerous ball. Bew leaves it beautifully. She's tripped up. No call made. That's the correct call. Just look for Emma Snow. Back the other way we go. This is Summer Stewart. Stewart loses the ball, but it goes out of bounds off of Bew. Quick throw in. This is Kayla Fragoso. Fragoso turns on it, gives it back to the middle of the field. Mimi Diaz Casarubias. No shots for either team. The best scoring opportunity was Malia Medley, who absolutely took a defender out of their shoes, but was thwarted late in the play in the box, point blank. The Hawks with possession. That's a great ball in a dangerous spot. And that one just a bit wide. See the ball played in nicely here. And no damage done either way, but the Hawks maintain possession. Back heel, not home. Off to De Loera. De Loera looking to put Medley in space, and the ball finally finds the boot of Medley. She'll give off to Bew. Bew, one-on-one on the near side, at the edge of the box, at the corner, and that one defended nicely by the Hawks. making the play. That was Paige Winters for Santiago Canyon. It's a great box out. Good battle for that ball. It's one. Referee says play on. It's a physical, skillful contest early on between two of the top teams in the state. This could be a preview of what we see at Mount Sac later in the year for the 3C2A championships. Cypress might have something to say about that, but Cypress, after a 0-0 tie early in the week to Saddleback, is still trying to figure things out. Talked about it at the top of the broadcast. 24 shots on goal. Well, 24 shots taken by Saddleback to only 5 for Cypress. We'll have some substitutions here for Santiago Canyon. Jostling back and forth, kicked out of bounds off of the foot from Zoe Chung. First half, no score. Time of possession decidedly in favor of Saddleback, but the Hawks making a run here. Great ball to the back post near side, and that one nearly got through Fragoso. Let's see this play develop here. That's just a terrific ball that almost gets through. Look at the placement of this ball here. And Fragoso could not put it in. Back to live action. Here's Medley. Medley with a head of steam. She's always at 100%. Through the defense, gets through, and that one just wide left. And she goes through 4 defenders here. And a late slide keeps this a scoreless tie. In the 25th minute of the first half. Olivia Wynn comes out from her post. There's Maya Little. Little in the middle of the field. Has that ball lost? That's a great turn by Villasenor. Samantha. They call her Sammy. Off to Malia. Malia has that one go out of play. Back to Santiago Canyon. Villasenor heads that one, but in the direction of a Hawk. More battling. And Saddleback, the winner of this possession. That's a great lead for Bew. Bew up ahead of the pack. Plays it back. Slide inside the box. Dangerous territory. Bew tries to turn on it. Has that one stolen. It's a nice play defensively by the Hawks. Bew gets tangled up. It'll be a free kick deep in their own territory for Santiago Canyon. The Hawks with possession. Deep ball. Win. That could have been trouble. But we remain scoreless. This broadcast being brought to you by What a Lot of Pizza, 8 locations in Orange County. It's not just better value, it's better pizza. A shout out to Dan Wood, owner of the Beach and Lamson store, right up the street from Pacifica High School in Garden Grove. 5 players on this Saddleback squad. And shout out to Dan. And he just became a father, Danny Jr. Congrats to you, my friend. Scoreless here at Saddleback. It's the Hawks and the Bobcats. Well, early in the first half, it was the Hawks with an early push, but then for about 10, 12 minutes or so, Saddleback pretty much dominated time of possession, but the Hawks have made a game of it. They've taken the early punches. They are starting to battle back, if not taking control of time of possession. This ball in from a set piece, middle of the field. That one headed out of bounds. This is going to be a corner kick. Say just the second corner kick for Santiago Canyon. And here comes the corner. Quick ball. Doesn't find his mark, and this one headed out of play by the Hawks. Cody, did you mark it? We'll see the ball here from the far side. But headed out of bounds by Fregoso. Fregoso had that opportunity earlier. See Olivia Wynn back to her position. Injured player on the pitch. See if we can get a shot of what maybe happened here. Go back to the replay. See if maybe a couple players just get tangled up. And it looks like maybe someone bumped ahead there. So we'll step away. You're watching 3C2A Women's Soccer here on SoCal College Sports. So they're looking at Isabella Messina. Messina will come off. And the Bobcats will kick it forward. Back and forth we go to two skilled teams, two aggressive teams. Santiago Canyon seems to have caught up to the speed, but just as I say that, here comes Malia Medley. This ball touches her foot, but quickly fought back by the Hawks. That's terrific passing and maintaining possession by the Hawks in the midfield. Lewis. This one back the other way quickly. Dangerous territory, 2-on-3. The tackle there, nice slide tackle defensively from the Hawks. Meanwhile, Lizzie comes up with a head of steam, wins that ball. Throw in near side. Malia Medley looking to kick that one ahead. Unable to do so. De Luera trying to make a play on it. It's a high elbow there. I'm surprised that Santiago Canyon is going to get the call on this. Because it certainly looked like the Hawk went up. And she's low cut there, but if you look, we're going to go back here. We're going to rewind it a couple of frames. She goes up and she has the elbow raised and she's making contact with the head of the defender. She's the one that gets the worst of it, falling to the ground, but I'm surprised that it's just not a play on. Instead, it's going to be a free kick for the Hawks. They'll push numbers ahead. Lizzie can't save this one from going out of bounds, along with Ashley Park. So the Hawks will take over. Winters playing it back and forth. Diaz Casarrubias. To the far side, Alyssa Rubio. Rubio on it, quickly converged on defensively. That ball tapped out of bounds. It's off of Lizzie. Deep throw in for the Hawks. And it'll be Emily Barra throwing in for Santiago Canyon, who will strike first blood. The ball will sail out of bounds. We'll have some substitutions. Bew back on along with Cameron Marshall. Off is Nadia Amin. Deep kick into the box. This one off of the foot of Carly Osorio. Medley with a cross. Dangerous ball. The defense there quickly for the Hawks. There are small windows of opportunity, but they close very quickly, and it's just a testament to the coaching. For Santiago Canyon, Ian Woodhead. has turned the Hawks into a perennial power in the 3C2A. Talked about them defending state champs, two-time defending state champs, I believe back-to-back. Ball headed away. You can watch this contest on YouTube. You can watch it live. You can watch it archived. You can watch it on our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. And a special thanks again to What a Lot of Pizza. For making a contribution, allowing us to bring you coverage of 3C2A women's soccer here from Saddleback College. 8 locations in Orange County. It's not just better value, it's better pizza. Take it from me, I know. Huntington Beach, Santa Ana, Orange. If you're a follower or native to the area of Santiago Canyon, there's one in Orange. Hawks threatening here, but the defense clears it for Saddleback. They're looking for Bew. It's not going to find it. Hawks maintaining possession. That one deflects off of a defender. That's a terrific tackle in the box. Nothing late on that one, just a good, solid challenge. And see the defense here, a little passive from Saddleback. And I don't know if they know what to do if they're not attacking. This is foreign territory to them. This is a team that can match them skill for skill. I don't know about speed, but definitely skill. In fact, skill-wise, it looks like Santiago Canyon might have the edge. But the speed has not been too much of a factor here in the first half as the first half winds down. And we'll show you the replay. On the ball that gets through here, and this could have been trouble. But disaster averted. Foul in the middle of the field here. Back to live action. Player down for Santiago Canyon will bring the trainer out. It's a beautiful, beautiful facility. We've had the honor and privilege of covering a few games here, primarily football, but now able to cover some soccer here for Saddleback College, and looking forward to doing some more with the programs here. And a terrific, terrific athletic department headed off by athletic director here, Dan Kloss, for Saddleback. Ball entered in, nothing doing. And I wonder what kind of sense of urgency we're going to see coming out of halftime. Assuming the score stays the same, obviously. If Saddleback is down, it's not 0-0. A heightened sense of urgency to be sure, but I have to imagine that this team wants to get back to its identity. They want to establish the tempo, and they were able to do it early. But Santiago Canyon, credit to them. Their game plan coming in was to adapt and just kind of weather the storm early. They've done that. And they have not allowed, with the exception of a couple plays, Malia Medley to get into space. And when she was in space, the defense was there. So a terrific play earlier where a quick turn in the box, in scoring position, faking a defender, and then converged on from the backside. All without committing a foul in the box from Santiago Canyon, which would have resulted in a penalty, but a clean tackle. That ball won nicely by Lizzie. Defensively for Saddleback. Now Saddleback with possession on the far side. Out of bounds. It'll go back to the Hawks. Time ticking down here in the first half. No score. Nice touch passing by the Bobcats. And now Medley looking to converge on the ball. Can't get there in time. It's cleared out, but right to the foot of Saddleback. Looks like that was Zoe Chung. Chung up ahead to Medley. Medley converged on defensively by Diaz Casarubias. Medley still with possession into the box. Looking to cross. Comes up shallow. Dangerous ball. Medley trying to put a boot on it. Unable to do so. Bew had an opportunity. Is it marked? Let's see it. We're in replay. You see Medley just wreaking havoc with her speed. She gets from A to B quick. And Bew had an opportunity, but the defense able to clear the ball. Back to live action. We're going to have a free kick in the middle of the field. Looks like Lizzie will enter it in. She pushes numbers forward. And we'll go 2-1. One on contact. Cody Valentine directing up in the booth. The ball put in, but Lizzie unable to get home. And it's Zadie Solis with it for the Hawks. Coming up on stoppage time here in the first half. It's Cameron Marshall. Gives off to Zoe Chung. Chung enters it in looking for Bew. Kylie Bew still with possession. In traffic. Misses a defender. Has an opportunity. And cleared away by Santiago Canyon. Now, just when it looks like the Bobcats are going to threaten, it's pushed away by Santiago Canyon. The Hawks very good defensively. It's to be expected from such a well-coached team. You look at the results in the past decade and a half.
Keep coming out. Back behind the ball. Avery tuck in. Cam, keep coming.
Counter opportunity here. That ball does not get through, does not find home. Santiago Canyon looking to maintain possession. That's a nice ball by Diaz Casarubias. Goes 5-hole. Elizabeth De Loera looking for it, but the ball finally won by Barrow. Barrow on the far side. Barrow to Summer Stewart. Stewart has that one poked away out of bounds. Throw in for the Hawks. Sparrow will come forward. Throw in. Stewart kicks it back, and that one poked away nicely. Quick throw in by the Hawks. That one off of the foot of Saddleback. Lassay, ball into the middle of the box. Dangerous opportunity, and that one poked away. Riley Lassay. And that one could have been disaster. It's going to be a corner kick at the end of the first half, and might we see something squirt across? There's the corner. Will it find its way home? No. We'll have some contact in the box that will go against the Hawks, and it'll be a free kick. Nothing doing there. Well, unless it's put in a position where it could be threatening, likely going to hear a quick whistle here from our referee. And play back, and right now it's the Bobcats getting a little bit of their own medicine. It's relentless pressure from the Hawks. Can Medley keep this one in play? She does. Medley on the near side. Sends that one well wide of its target. Referee checks his watch. Solis readies the goal kick. And that'll do it for the first half. We remain scoreless. Two top teams here in the state of California. Saddleback and Santiago Canyon, live on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Brought to you today by What a Lot of Pizza. Back in a moment, everyone. This broadcast being brought to you by What a Lot of Pizza, 8 locations throughout Orange County. Shout out to Dan Wood, owner of the Beach and Lamson location in Stanton near Garden Grove. Speaking of Garden Grove, Pacifica High School, 5 players from CIF finalist Pacifica on this squad here today for Saddleback, but it's a scoreless tie at the end of one. Both teams with 5 shots on goal, or 5 shots in that first half, excuse me. And the interesting thing to watch here as we go into the second half, how will they get Bew and Medley in space if you're Saddleback? Thought Santiago Canyon did a really nice job of neutralizing Medley. And Malia had some trouble. She had an opportunity. A couple of opportunities in that first half, but unable to finish. And you see the speed on full display. We'll go back to the play earlier. Didn't really start as much. But then a really nice pass finding Medley, and she puts an unbelievable move, but the defense there from the backside, they're aware of who Malia Medley is. Santiago Canyon, for sure. And you know what's coming. You know the speed's coming. The question is, can you adjust and can you stop it? About to get underway here in the second half. The Bobcats and the Hawks here on SoCalCollegeSports.com, brought to you by What a Lotta. What a Lotta, what a do. Spread the word. You want anybody, friends and family to watch this broadcast, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. We're broadcasting live on SoCal College Sports 1. And we get underway here in the second half. Saddleback will be working right to left, left to right. The Hawks in the white with possession right now. Working in tight quarters. Defense is there, no whistle. De Luera. Lisbeth sends it ahead. That's a great move by Jacqueline Alba Diaz. Winning that ball, maintaining possession for the Hawks, but Bew intercepts mid-pitch. That was a near hand ball from Emma Snow. Medley looking to win the ball, unable to do so. Well, comes away with it. She's on the far side. She'll cross, looking for the back post, and Solis is there. Well, just all of a sudden, something out of nothing. And that turned out to be pretty dangerous. As we see Solis on the replay get there. Meanwhile, live action. Snow able to maintain possession for Saddleback. Bew, De Luera. That ball on goal, but saved by Solis. So now the pressure mounting early in this second half, and we had a pretty good idea that the second half would feature a heightened sense of urgency from Saddleback to get back to their identity, put the Hawks back on their heels, and that's what we're seeing early here in the second half. Question is, can they maintain the pace? You know, in the Cyprus game on Tuesday, Cyprus, after realizing the speed on full display on Tuesday, they went into a very defensive shell, and their goal was just peppered with shots. 13 saves on the day for Cyprus. Lisbeth De Loera loses the ball. Gets it back, plays it off her chest. Still with possession, has it poked away momentarily, and finally won by Diaz Casarrubias. Ball to the far side. Ooh, that's a terrific play by Messina. Messina took a knock on the head earlier in this one. Nice to see her back out on the pitch. Wins the ball in the free kick for the Bobcats. Good back and forth action here. See Messina track this ball down, go through the legs of the defender. Back to live action. Bew comes ahead, and this one off of the head. I wonder, again, a terrific ball here. Did that, it did look like a corner. We're going to see Bew come off. She did take a blow to the head. Let's see if we can see this on our second camera. This is the replay here. We're going to slow it down. And we see the defense there as Bew takes one to the noggin there. Yep. Well, okay, the last person to touch that ball, though, that's off of Santiago Canyon. That should have been a corner kick. But instead, it goes to Santiago Canyon. They have possession. They're in midfield. That's a great play made on the near side by Lizzie. The ball is there, but thwarted by Solis. It was Emma Snow in coverage. Well, Bew came off, but she's back on the pitch now. Again, that should have been a corner kick. That was a mistake by the referees. Player pushed to the deck. That was Villaseñor. That'll win a free kick here for the Bobcats. It's just a great play. You see here, Bew on the replay, trying to lead Snow and Solis, reading it perfectly, coming out of her position, making a play on it. Nice ball in close quarters. This ball past the goal line, and it'll be a goal kick. Off the foot of Sammy Villaseñor. Early second half, no score. Goal kick is away from Solis. Nice play made on the far side by the Hawks. Stewart comes away with it. Thought about throwing it in. Instead, she'll leave it off. Stewart, the recipient of the throw-in, working with Fragoso. Ball into the middle of the defense. Played back in and cleared by Saddleback. Snow with a beat on it. Ball misplayed momentarily by Fragoso. A push to the deck, and this will be a foul going against the Hawks and a free kick for the Bobcats. Lizzie with the free kick. Dangerous ball. Medley can't put that one in. Terrific opportunity and a ball, a long one from Lissay to start things off. Let's look at the replay here. Oh, Bew with a beautiful feed, but Medley unable to converge. Snow has it stolen. Back to the Bobcats. Terrific ball through to Bew. Offside. Was she offside? Back to live action. Bew. No flag up here, and this is going to be a corner kick. Are they going to rule this a goal kick? Wow. See if we have it here on the replay. That's poked away by the Hawks. That's two corner kicks that should have been awarded to the Bobcats, instead going in favor, the calls were, of the Hawks. That ball unable to find its mark. The intended mark. Medley. Again, got to get her going in space. Defense done a really nice job of curtailing that. And here's Summer Stewart coming free. Stewart with a head of steam and converged on nicely from the backside by Lizzie. And here's Medley in space. Medley. It's that ball forward. I don't know if Snow's going to be able to track this one down before it goes out of bounds. She will not. It will go. It will be a goal kick for Solis and the Hawks. Excuse me, defensively, last time that was Mia Wood making the play on Summer Stewart, who had broken free momentarily. De Luera gives off to Bew. Bew to Medina, back heel De Luera. Nice play made, frees up some space in the box. De Luera still with the ball, cleared out nicely by the Hawks. Stewart up ahead. And here's the speed on display. This is Avery Campos. Campos up ahead to Maria Medley, and we're going to have flag up. Might have been a foul. Good back and forth action between both teams. So here, this is just a nice play. It's a good thought. Bew splits the defender and then a back heel. We'd like to see De Luera maybe go wide with a cross. She had some numbers in the middle, but instead the ball back to the Hawks. Back and forth we go, and now possession in favor of the Bobcats as Campos sends that one away. Dancing with it is Villasenor. Sammy loses it. Lost it to Rubio. Rubio plays it to Summer Stewart. That ball intercepted nicely by Campos, and Campos loses it. Thought she had a defender. Instead, it's not. This is Cassie Lewis for the Hawks. Lewis enters in to Fragoso. Back to Lewis. Lewis off with the left foot, wide left. Who's going to break through? Will anybody? Over 2 hours of play, almost 2.5 hours of play of scoreless ball for Saddleback, something they are not accustomed to this season. They have been rolling their opponents. There was a dominant performance again on Tuesday versus the top team in the state in Cypress College that ended in a scoreless tie. 24 shots to only 5 for Cypress. A dominant performance, just one that didn't end up in the scorebook as a W. Snow with it one-on-one. We'll play it forward. Now, Bew not as explosive as Medley, but she's got some wheels out there for sure. Wood plays it ahead, maintains possession, now has that one stolen. That's good touch from the Hawks as they make possession. This is a late challenge. I wonder if there's going to be a card here.
Then you got to do something with 10. Then you got to do something with 10. But that's like 6 in a row. That's her first.
It's a late challenge. Didn't look too bad. Not too egregious. There is going to be no card, but it will be a free kick. And Alba Diaz, Jacqueline's going to tee it up from near mid-pitch. Gives off to Rubio. Rubio enters in. Pass intercepted. Looking for Snow up the middle. An awkward bounce. Ends up on the head of Mia Wood. Wood wins it. It's going to be a free kick going the other way. The Bobcats now with possession. Bobcats with the throw-in. That ball played nicely near side. Lisbeth has that one poked away out of play. It's made defensively by Cassie Lewis. Snow's going to come off. She'll be replaced by Lacey Rustin. So Rustin onto the pitch. Get some fresh legs out there for the Bobcats. See if they can mount a charge here. Medley plays it to Rustin. Rustin with some room on the far side. Puts that one over the goalpost. That's a great play made and created from Aaliyah Medley. Let's watch the throw in here from the field camera. Look at this ball here from Medley. I mean, that's just on the money. Rustin stays onside. Just a hair high. Back to live action and a free kick one here for the Bobcats, and the pressure starts to mount for Saddleback. Chung will ready it off of the set piece. Far side of the box to Rustin, off of Rustin. Here comes the counter. Stewart plays it back momentarily. This is Rubio. Rubio in the middle of the pitch to Fragoso, and that one nearly an own goal. That could have been trouble. Leave a win right there. And nearly went off of Lizzie. Counters have not been as effective going against Saddleback this season. Obviously, you look at the speed on display on the pitch for Saddleback, and you can see why. Olivia Wynn will kick this one away. They found Sammy Villasenor, who had it poked away by Diaz Casarubias. Hawks with possession after the throw-in. A pass intercepted. Bew wins it. And here comes Malia. Malia into the middle of the box, and that one poked away. Malia Medley with some jets. We're going to see this play develop here. Medley comes up hobbling after that play. Look at the jets here from Malia. Hard collision at the end of that play, and I'm surprised there wasn't a play or there wasn't a penalty called. That was a late challenge. We hope she's okay. She's going to stay on the pitch, but she took a shot. Corner is there. Dangerous ball, dangerous spot for the Hawks, but disaster averted. And you wonder what kind of effect that hit will have on Malia Medley. Rustin nearly lost that in a dangerous spot back to the Hawks. Substitutions here. We're going to go back to that play here. We'll see it where Medley takes a hit at the end of this play. Late collision has her legs taken out. Set piece here for Saddleback. The wall is up for the Hawks. Ball comes in. They're looking for Medley on the header, running in. The ball doesn't find its mark, but possession remains here. With Saddleback, the flag is up. And we'll see here. It looks, yes, definitely looks like Mia Wood unable to stay onside. So possession back to the Hawks. Chung on it, gives back to Lizzie. De Luera nearly won it, but Diaz Casarrubias plays keep away, able to win it momentarily, but now possession back to Saddleback. Played to midfield. Chung directing traffic in the middle. Here come the Bobcats with Avery Campos in ahead of steam, and that ball played a little bit too sharply. Scoreless will remain here in the second half. 3C2A women's soccer, Saddleback and Santiago Canyon, the defending state champs in the 3C2A. De Luera maintains possession. Gives it to the far side to Rustin. Rustin has that ball poked out of bounds by Barrow. It'll be a throw in, Bobcats. Boy, if you want to watch this game on the big screen, you don't have to watch it on your phone or tablet. You know, set-top box or something with a YouTube app, SoCal College Sports 1. You can watch this and all of our broadcasts on the big screen. And today's broadcast brought to you by What a Lot of Pizza. 8 locations throughout Orange County. And a shout out to the Beach and Lamson owner, Dan Wood. Throw in for Saddleback. Hawks with possession. Well, in a game like this, it's only going to take one. The offense has been lights out this season for Saddleback, but did not score in the Cypress game. Dominated time of possession and shots taken, but unable to get one across in a scoreless tie versus the top-ranked team in the state. And Santiago Canyon ranked number 2 nationally for community colleges. And despite the Hawks having some success at times, the Bobcats have gotten the better of it. That ball on goal from Bew, a dangerous one. Solis right there, as we see on the replay. Campos plays it ahead. She's looking for Messina. It's De Loera. De Loera has Butte to the middle. To the right has Rustin. Rustin centers it in. That one over the crossbar from Rustin. Nice activity in the middle from De Loera. See De Loera take charge on the replay. Rustin puts this one over the crossbar. Another shot taken for the Bobcats. Need one to get home. Well, you apply the pressure. Good things will happen. It's going to be a handball awarded to the Hawks. Quick restart. They're looking for Summer Stewart. That ball out of play by Cassie Lewis. Lewis trying to float one over Olivia Wynn. Wynn well positioned. Wynn, a local product, freshman goalkeeper, 5'7" from Aliso Viejo. Went to Elisa Miguel, home with the Wolverines, if memory serves. Wynn will kick this one away. Stewart on it, plays it back. Looking for Jasmine Furman. Furman working against Mia Wood. Wood going to enter it in after winning that challenge. Looking for Rustin. It's going to be, they're going to call foul on Rustin, it looks like. They're going to award a throw-in to the Hawks. That's a handball. We have this artificial turf here, and the ball can take some funny bounces. Obviously, you can be reaching at the ball, you're going to get a card, but the referees are well aware. The funny bounces off of the pitch resulted in a couple handballs in the last couple minutes. Well, today we have women's soccer, tomorrow football here. Same location. Saddleback taking on and hosting Mount Sac. Makeup from week 2. This is the bye week for mostly everybody in the in the SCFA. Set piece coming here for the Hawks. Might they strike pay dirt? Pretty good ball. Dangerous. Summer Stewart on the back line and gets tangled up with Olivia Wynn. This is a terrific ball. And Stewart was home. Goes off of Wynn, they say, so it's going to be a corner kick. Now a couple of set pieces in precarious positions for Saddleback, and the Hawks with an opportunity. Stewart, and check that, not Stewart, excuse me. Paige Winters attacking that ball first. It goes off of Winters. Are they going to say another corner kick? Really confused about some of the corner kick calls today here. A couple that should have been awarded to Saddleback, and now that one clearly goes off of Winters out of bounds, but they're going to award another corner kick. Wynn pokes that one away. Scrum for it in the front of the goal. Everybody healthy and okay, up and about. Stewart has that one poked away nicely defensively by Zoe Chung. The Hawks still with possession. Barrow will enter it in for Santiago Canyon. Has Stewart. Another corner kick. Well, ever since Malia Medley took that hit on a late challenge that resulted in no card, no free kick in the box, no less. The momentum has swung in favor of Santiago Canyon. So we see a challenge in the box here. Will that replay get around to it on the corner kick? It looks like Lizzie maybe got poked in the head. That's a great header from Medley. Could be a foul, and this will be a foul on Villaseñor. That's a great header. That's good touch from Medley. As you see Villaseñor pull down the defender for the whistle. Hawks with it. Rustin trying to save this one from going out of bounds. She does. It's a great play. Forces it off of Barrow. Quick restart for the Bobcats. And she's looking and has Villaseñor. Villaseñor save from Solis. Sammy Villaseñor. And how about Lacey Rustin? She wins that ball. Then a quick restart, catching the defense on their heels. And that one nearly put in by Sammy Villaseñor. Corner kick. Here it comes from Saddleback. Lassay. Counter opportunity, if they want it, for the Hawks. Looks like Stewart maybe took down the defender, and indeed the whistle is blown. You see here, Stewart. Yep, that's a great shot. Great work, Cody Valentine, director here today. Some chatter on the sideline. Not appreciated by the head referee. We're in the 80th minute. Still no score. Two of the top teams in California in the 3C2A. Duking it out here in the Orange Empire Conference Showdown. Santiago Canyon, Saddleback hosting. I got some rain yesterday. It was cloudy this morning. It has turned out to be a beautiful day here in Mission Viejo. A beautiful day at a beautiful facility here on the campus of Saddleback College. And again, special thanks to What a Lot of Pizza. Today's sponsor. And everyone involved in this broadcast. Matt Brode, facility specialist here at the stadium for Saddleback College. Athletic director Dan Kloss. Brad Hoyses, sports information director. Dangerous ball, and that one off of the head. There Now this is going to be a corner kick. And I wonder if that ball maybe goes off of the hand of a defender. No, that's off the head. At first glance, I thought that could have been off of a hand in the box, and obviously that would have been a penalty kick, but instead it's off of the defender, off of the Bobcats, another corner kick, and a set-piece opportunity for the Hawks. That one doesn't find its home. Cleared. Medley converging. Here comes the defense. Stewart from the edge of the box. Defended nicely. Stewart unable to corral that from going out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Olivia Wynn. Lizzie defending nicely there for the Bobcats. Let's see Lizzie win the position. And excuse me, not Lizzie, that was Avery Campos. Excuse me. Oh, my old tired eyes. Stick a 5-4-6. Campos has been terrific along with Lizzie. Wynn kicks this one away. Finds Medley, but Medley has that one poked away after a header. The defense there for the Bobcats. De Luera looking up ahead. And this is a dangerous ball. Medley looking to converge on it. Solis has to come out, poke that one away to reset the defense, get numbers back. That could have been disastrous for the Hawks. Talked about the Jets. From Aaliyah Medley. And she gets there. She gets from A to B in a hurry. Here's a corner kick coming. This time for the Bobcats, Zoe Chung. Will look to strike first blood here. Chung has a player, and that one finds the head of Mia Wood. But Wood unable to find the mark. It's a pretty good ball here from Zoe Chung. Wood just unable to put it in that corner, very close. Bew nearly had some space and green in front of her, but the defense there again for the Hawks. De Luera plays it to Snow. Snow near side, one-on-one, converged on. Here comes a triple team. That ball cleared momentarily by the Hawks. Marino. And finally cleared. Wood to Campos. Snow fouled. And we're going to have a yellow card. First card of the day, if memory serves. Sometimes it doesn't, so excuse me. But, yeah, we'll have a little overly physical play. Card's going to go against Cassie Lewis. Lewis getting a little overzealous there. Lizzie will kick this one in. Looking for the far side. It's headed out by Paige Winters. Throw in coming for the Bobcats. Approaching stoppage time here in the second half. Still no score. Two top teams in the state of California doing battle here today on the campus of Saddleback College. It's Saddleback and Santiago Canyon, two Orange Empire Conference rivals. And can somebody find the twine? here in the final minutes. Starting to get chippy out there. And we mentioned rivals, and wonder what we're seeing out there. The referee, this happened away from the ball. De Luera is going to win this one. Snow has that one poked away. So the Bobcats will win a throw-in. We have some team participation here on our field cam. That one headed out of play by Winters. Bobcats with another throw-in. I'll say that's Rustin on the far side. Looking for Bew. Kicked in by Mia Wood. Dangerous ball, not cleared. Oh, finally cleared. An errant header. And Stewart wins the ball. The Hawks with an opportunity. And the defense there quickly. Mia Wood comes out of her post. We play on. Inadvertent contact from two teammates. Snow wins the ball. That is terrific work by Emma Snow. Handball or? No, we're going free kick. Near side, close to us. Back to live action. Throw in. Villasenor with an opportunity earlier. Hawks looking for a quick restart. Instead, they'll think otherwise. Try to get numbers forward. See if they can create something. Approaching stoppage time here in the second half. I suspect more than maybe a couple, maybe 3 minutes of stoppage time. Who can make the most of it is really the question. The Hawks battle for it on the far side. Tapped out of bounds by the Bobcats. Officially in stoppage time here in the second half. Somebody trying to scratch one across. Dangerous ball, kicked out. Throw in again for the Hawks as they continue to mount pressure late in this one. Headed out. Lewis brings it near side, looking for Stewart. Here's Medley. Malia. Bew. The flag not up. She is onside. Bew. One-on-one on the near side with some speed. Oh, she's looking for a streaking Snow. And Snow not home. But possession maintained. And that will do it. Your final 0-0. Both teams remain undefeated. Nobody's O went today. Instead, it's another tie on the week for Saddleback. We'll keep it with our field shot. Thank you for watching, everybody. Again, special thanks to our sponsor. What a lot of pizza. The 8 locations in Orange County. Get them up on the full screen before we sign off here. For everybody here at SoCalCollegeSports.com, again, your final 0-0. Thank you for coming. Drive safe, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mount Sac. Mount Sac and Saddleback will duke it out at 6 p.m. tomorrow night.